Hello, I'm Kristina Orlowska, and the third video here will be about clothes in general, not exactly linked to clothesville.com. It may be useful for anyone who travels to Ukraine. What you need to know about Ukrainian weather and Ukrainian summer in particular is that we live in a climate of extremes, of sharp weather swings. We do not typically have smooth transitions between the seasons. There are days, even weeks, when the elements seem to be at odds, the sun blazing, the wind blustering. For instance, recently, after a spell of oppressive heat of well over 30 degrees Celsius, in a few days we suddenly dropped to below 20 and then went back up again. We get very little mild weather with temperatures in 21-25 degrees range when you can put off all layers but one and really enjoy a warm sunny day. There's scarce opportunity for sporting your most basic long-sleeved shirts, blouses, dresses, unless you put on an extra layer in spring or autumn, which are both rather coldish, while when summer comes and it heats up quickly, you want nothing on your arms for sure. I will always remember my first summer in Kyiv, 2 arid, smothering months. Not a drop of rain fell from the sky, which was cloudless, not a wisp of vapor in the atmosphere somewhere near inside, and as if that weren't enough, it was also windless. Literally, not a branch moved in a tree, totally still. You were happy to go in through swing doors somewhere to feel a bit of draught. I spent that summer in an office with windows facing the southwest without air conditioning, and I didn't have suitable clothes. Years later, I made the pants I'm wearing at the moment, and I will demonstrate them to you as this style is very good for such weather. You see, I have designed them with slits all the way down, which is good because my legs get ventilated. On the other hand, I do not flash too much bare skin. I'm a pants-only girl, you see, so I don't like skirts and dresses. These pants are made of cotton twill, thin but not see-through, and that's the kind of fabric you want for such weather. Natural fiber cotton or linen, just make sure it's good quality, not something flimsy. Silks work well for women's wear, natural silks, of course. Knits are a good call. I see men wear a lot of polo or piqué knit fabrics, those with tiny honeycomb pattern weave. Another wardrobe staple, another wardrobe essential you need for summer here is a cropped cardigan like this one. I usually put it in my bag and take out when I go from heat into an air-conditioned place. See? I really like this fabric very much, this floral pattern, and I'm glad I chose these yellow buttons for it. I like the color palette. But if I didn't have this cardigan, and here comes a little advertisement for clothesville.com, I would probably take one of the hand-knitted boleros I list at Etsy in the wedding section. They can be made in a range of colors, not limited to bridal, so if it sounds interesting for you, you may have a look. You can scrunch up a bolero, shove it in your bag. It is very lightweight, and when you take it out, it doesn't get wrinkles. And I list a style with a cross slit in the back, which probably goes very well with strappy tops or anything strapless. The wind and chill factor. Once again, it's a weather of extremes. One moment the sun is shining fiercely, next moment a big cloud comes along and a gusty wind gives you goosebumps. On a day like this, you definitely want something on your legs, and not just to avoid blown dress or blown skirt moments every other minute. You want something warm on your legs. I do, and that brings me to the second outfit that I wanted to demonstrate. This is probably my favorite getup. Just like that. Slim pants and a tunic dress. By the way, this is my photography setup that I mentioned on the first video, on the presentation video for Clothesville at Etsy.com. It's not perfect, but I can put up different shades, so it works for me. Since I designed these pants a couple of years ago, they have become my #1 closet staple, probably. They're almost just like our regular denim, which can be mixed and matched in many different ways with almost anything. I prefer tunics and tunic dresses like this one. You can create short-sleeved outfits and long-sleeved outfits for every set of conditions, which is quite convenient. The morning chill. That brings me back to Lviv, my native town. Lviv is a popular Ukrainian destination, but many international travelers come to Kyiv and from here take a trip to Lviv. The best way to go, in my opinion, is by a night train. You board it late in the evening, sleep on a bunk, and early in the morning you are in another city. Since I moved to Kyiv, I made numerous trips to and fro. What I noticed, and what makes Lviv a bit different, is that it can feel a lot chillier in the morning sometimes. Sometimes as cool as a padded jacket. Kyiv is different. I don't know why, but when I boarded the train in the opposite direction for the return trip, I usually didn't have the same concerns about having an overlayer for the next morning in Kyiv. Another closet essential that I would definitely recommend for the warm season in Ukraine is a padded vest. I have a couple of them myself. They work great on a chilly morning when the sun is shining. They are good for a chilly, breezy day with the sun, the clouds, and the wind. I have seen quite a few men wear them on such days. They team them with short-sleeved jersey shirts, warm over here, quite warm, but nothing here for a cooling effect against the sun. So if you have one, consider packing it. The rain. When it comes, it often comes with the wind. Fortunately, summer storms are usually short-lived, so most people just wait them out somewhere. Still, let me show you something. This is my umbrella, and this is my raincoat pride. I set a goal to make it like this: the thinnest material I could get my hands on, no lining, only the hood is lined with super thin microfleece, weighs less than a smartphone. The primary reason why I made it, though, is that my umbrella doesn't fit into my favorite bag style. I can put a packet of potato in there, I can put some more groceries, but my umbrella is too long for it. So I have several reasons to really love this raincoat. This is a dressy kind of raincoat. Perhaps this closure here isn't the best against a heavy wind, but then umbrellas do not always help in strong winds either. So I prefer to put this in my bag to be on the safe side. If you have a thin raincoat like this one, or any other style, preferably utilitarian, that will take up but a tiny space of your luggage, perhaps you will pack it. And in case you bring a padded windbreaker with a drawstring hood, you will get yourself covered in case of both the rain and an unexpected cold snap. By the way, this early morning in Lviv, 2019, the 4th of July, it was as cold as 8 degrees Celsius. It will be 25 in the afternoon. Well, I hope you find this video useful. I've given you the lowdown on Ukrainian weather. If you like it, press that little thumbs up button. I will appreciate. And if you are traveling to Ukraine, I wish you the best weather you can get and the best experience.